You're about to make a big decision, whether to buy a gaming laptop that balances power, portability, and price. But here's the thing. Most 17-inch gaming rigs are bulky, heavy, and feel like they belong in a desktop setup. So, what if I told you there's a machine that delivers desktop-level performance in a chassis that's barely thicker than a standard notebook? Meet the MSI Cyborg 1717. 3 inches of FHD 144Hz gaming power packed into a surprisingly slim 0.83-inch profile and just 5.5 pounds. It's not just a gaming laptop. It's a statement that you don't have to sacrifice mobility for performance anymore. But let's be real. Gaming laptops often struggle with overheating, inconsistent frame rates, and battery life that's laughable at best. Even high-end models can feel like they're running a marathon just to keep up. So, does the Cyborg 17 break that mold? Or is it just another overhyped machine that promises the world but delivers mediocrity? Let's find out. Right out of the box, the Cyborg 17 makes a strong first impression. The translucent black chassis isn't just stylish. It's functional, with a matte finish that resists fingerprints and smudges. The build quality is solid, with a rigid aluminum lid and a sturdy hinge that doesn't wobble even under pressure. At 5 pounds, it's not featherlight, but it's far from the 8-pound behemoths you'd expect from a 17-inch gaming laptop. The 17
3-inch FHD display is the star here, with a 144Hz refresh rate that makes games feel buttery smooth.
Colors are vibrant, thanks to a 100% sRGB coverage, and the thin bezels give it a modern, almost ultrabook-like aesthetic. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood.
The Intel Core 7-240H processor is a game-changer.
It's a hybrid architecture chip, meaning it combines high-performance cores with efficiency cores to handle both heavy workloads and everyday tasks without breaking a sweat. In real-world testing, it breezes through AAA titles like and at high settings, while also keeping up with demanding productivity apps like Adobe Premiere Pro or Blender. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 is no slouch either. It's a mid-range powerhouse that can handle ray tracing and DLSS 3 at 1440p resolutions. In benchmarks, it consistently outperforms older RTX 3060 models by a significant margin, making it a future-proof choice for gamers and creators alike. The 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM is lightning fast, ensuring that multitasking is seamless, whether you're streaming, gaming, and browsing at the same time. The 1TB NVMe SSD is another standout feature. It's not just spacious, it's blazing fast, with read and write speeds that make game load times a fraction of what you'd expect from older SATA drives. Plus, the inclusion of Wi-Fi 6 means you'll get the fastest wireless speeds available, reducing latency and eliminating lag in online multiplayer games. But how does it perform in real-world scenarios? Let's put it to the test. First up, gaming. The Cyborg 17 delivers a consistent 144 FPS at 1080p on high settings, thanks to the RTX 5060 and its DLSS 3 support. Even in a notoriously demanding title, it maintains 60+ FPS with ray tracing enabled. The 144Hz display makes every movement feel responsive, and a high refresh rate reduces motion blur, giving you a competitive edge. For productivity, the Intel Core 7-240H handles video editing in with ease, rendering 4K footage in a fraction of the time it would take on older hardware. And thanks to the efficient hybrid architecture, battery life is surprisingly decent, around 5 to 6 hours for light tasks like web browsing or document editing. That's not enough for a full day of work, but it's a massive improvement over most gaming laptops. Of course, no machine is perfect. The Cyborg 17's thermals are a mixed bag. Under heavy load, the fans ramp up to a jet engine roar, and the chassis gets noticeably warm, especially around the keyboard and palm rest. It's not deal-breaking, but it's something to be aware of if you're sensitive to heat or noise. Battery life is another area where it falls short. While it's better than most gaming laptops, you'll still want to keep it plugged in for extended gaming sessions. And let's talk about the keyboard. It's backlit and comfortable for typing, but the key travel is a bit shallow, which might take some getting used to if you're used to mechanical keyboards. So, how does it stack up against the competition? Let's compare it to the ASUS ROG Strix G17. Both feature similar specs, but the Cyborg 17 has the edge in portability and display quality. The ROG Strix G17 is slightly heavier and bulkier, and its screen, while also 144 Hz, doesn't have the same color accuracy. The Acer Predator Helio 16 is another contender, but it's pricier and lacks the hybrid architecture of the Intel Core 7-240H, which gives the Cyborg 17 an edge in efficiency and multitasking. The Lenovo Legion 7i is a strong alternative, but it's often out of stock and comes with a heftier price tag for similar specs. So, who is the MSI Cyborg 17 for? If you're a gamer who wants a big screen experience without the bulk, or a creator who needs a powerful machine that can handle both work and play, this laptop is a fantastic choice. It's not the absolute best in any single category, but it strikes an impressive balance between performance, portability, and price. If you're willing to overlook the thermals and battery life trade-offs, the Cyborg 17 is a steal at its current price point. If you're ready to upgrade your gaming setup without sacrificing mobility, the MSI Cyborg 17 is waiting for you. Click the link in the description to check the latest price and availability. Trust me, you won't regret it.